Well, hello friends, welcome back to my channel. So, for today's video, we have an exciting video today. Well, for me anyway. I'm going to be creating this makeup look here, and we're also going to be shopping my stash. Basically, I'm going to be taking you through my makeup collection, and we're basically going to be shopping through my makeup to create this makeup look here. So all the products that I am going to be using to create this makeup look are all the products that I have been absolutely obsessed with recently, but I haven't mentioned them on my channel yet. Yeah guys, if you want to shop my stash, have a wee sneak peek at my makeup collection and know how I got this makeup look here, then just stay tuned. Okay, so I think I'm just going to start off with primer. So these are all my primers. I did have them separated between high-end and drugstore, but yeah, this is just literally a shit show at the minute. I actually have this new one here from Colourpop I could use, but I'm actually maybe thinking of actually keeping that for another video. This is also pretty new. Let me see. Could choose one of these actually. Oh no, I'm gonna use this one here. I absolutely love this primer, so yeah, she's gonna get used today. Then next up for foundation, let me see. I was actually thinking of using maybe one of the Primark foundations or my L'Oreal foundation. Oh, do you know something? I have been absolutely obsessed with this foundation recently. Of course, as I've been saying to you, I've been absolutely loving the LA Girl foundation, but I've also been loving this foundation just as much. But for some reason, I actually haven't used it on camera. I don't know why. I haven't actually spoke to you about why I love this or whatever. So do you know what? I'm actually going to use this foundation today. I'm actually going to see if I have other products in my collection that I have been using recently off camera that I am obsessed with, and for some reason I actually haven't shared with you. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I think that's actually really a good idea. So concealer. What concealer have I been loving recently that I haven't exactly spoke to you guys about? This one here I've been loving recently, but I suppose you have maybe seen me using that. Haven't tried that one yet. Yeah, this one here. Cream bronzer? Yeah, definitely. So powder, let me see. I think I'm just going to do a lucky dip here. The Ciara one? Yeah, Ciara. Ooh, a blush I've been loving recently. This is actually my favourite drawer. Well, one of my favourite drawers actually. This one here, but you have seen me talk about this quite often actually. The Lights of Peach blush. That doesn't go up here, that goes up here somewhere. Ah! Yes! So I actually do not have a favourite bronzer at the minute that I have not spoke about on my channel, but this one here. I've absolutely been loving this bronzer recently, but I've used it quite a few times on my channel and spoke to you about it, but anyway. We'll use it again today. For highlight, oh god. I suppose I've been using a lot of the Doll Beauty highlights recently. Jouer, Wet n Wild. These are like my wee loose highlights from Inglot. What's this? MAC. Oh. Ah, yes. Okay, so next up for mascara, eyebrows, eye stuff in general. I obviously have my eyebrow stuff already out because I just use the same things anyway. So for mascara, yoink. Over here for eyeshadow palettes. Oh my god. So let me see. I'm just gonna lift these out. Ooh, this is the eyeshadow palette I filmed with yesterday. What a gorgeous palette. The So Jaded palette. Oh, definitely need to use that palette again very soon. Such a beautiful palette. Screw it, I'm going to use this palette here. Oh my god. Yeah, the Carnival 3 Love Tahiti palette, because I've only used it once since I was actually sent it from the brand. So yeah, I definitely want to create a look of this today. So that's us. Oh no, it's not. Lips. Damn it. We're obviously going for a nude today. do you know what? First thing I set my eyes on was the Kylie Cosmetics liquid lipsticks, and they are actually definitely my favourites. So just pick a colour, any colour at all. Yes. Love it. So I'm actually just going to start on my eyebrows first. I'm just going to be using my normal eyebrow products because I just always seem to use the same products over and over again until I run out or whatever. Although I've actually ran out of my eyebrow pencils at the minute, so I'm now back to using a eyebrow pomade. So I'm going to be using the LA Girl brow pomade in Blonde. So I'm actually not going to be doing my eyebrows on camera, but if you are interested in an updated eyebrow tutorial, I will leave one listed and linked down below in the description box. I have actually quite a few eyebrow tutorials, like full dedicated videos on my channel, so if you just type in like my name and eyebrow tutorial, I'm sure they will all come up. I think I have about 3 or 4 of them, so. Also just going to use a wee bit of the P. Eye Base, just a tiny wee bit. This is actually inspired by a makeup artist, and I seen this was it IGTV? It was one of those videos that you can put on Instagram, and this girl had done this takeover on, I think it was either Be Perfect Cosmetics or Stacey Marie or someone's Instagram anyway, and she had done a makeup look using the Be Perfect Cosmetics Carnival palette, and I cannot for the life of me find it. I've been on Stacey Marie's page, Be Perfect Cosmetics. I have been everywhere trying to like find this makeup tutorial. I didn't save it or anything, but I think I'm just going to go off by memory. So if you can actually see a resemblance in this tutorial to someone else's, then please do let me know if you actually are aware of whose tutorial it is that I'm actually recreating, so I can at least like tag them down below. Alrighty, so I think I'm first off going to take Blaze, this shade here. So first off just going to pop this in the crease, as per usual. And then once I have very little product left on the brush, I'm just going to go 50-50. So what I mean by this is I just like to go half on the shadow and half on my skin or the lid, just to slightly blend out the edges, so that whenever I go in with another shade, it's not so hard to blend out such a harsh line. I'm going to take a mixture between Mango and Yellow, these two shades here, and I'm going to focus this just right at that inner corner first of all. And then I'm going to take Coca, which is this beautiful brown shade here. That's such a gorgeous colour. And oh, what am I wanting to do with this colour? Okay, so yeah, I'm actually just going to actually put this in the crease just to slightly blend that a wee bit, or darken it, sorry, and I've actually decided not to use that brush. Kind of going with a different one, but still using that Coca shade. I'm just going to pop that right in that crease. I'm going to switch to a flat brush just all of a sudden, and I'm going to take that Coca shade, and I'm actually just going to pop that all over the lid actually. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, so just all over that lid. I'm also going to be patting that up to the crease as well. I'm actually going to go back into the Blaze shade. I just want to introduce a wee bit more of the red. This is definitely one of those looks that you have to trust the process, okay? So this is definitely also one of these looks that you definitely have to go back in between your shades to intensify them a wee bit more, because as you blend and apply some layers of colour, you can lose like the previous shade or something. So I'm still going to just be going in with the Coca shade, and I'm just going to be patting that just all over the lid. So I'm going to be using the Peaches and Cream Loose Eyeshadow Pigment. This is one here in the shade Famous. It's a nice bronzy gold shade. It's absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to be applying that with the Helen E Clear Shine Gel. Oh, that pigment is so beautiful. So obviously just packing that just all over the lid. So whenever it comes to my crease, I'm just going to keep patting at it. I'm going to go into the palette again. I'm going to take Coca. Just going to put a wee bit of darkness within the crease again. For mascara, guys, this is a mascara that I have absolutely been loving recently. This is the NARS Climax mascara, and I actually got this sent to me in PR with a load of other NARS goodies at the time, and I tried it on camera for the first time. I didn't like it, and I really expressed how much I didn't like it, and if I'm being honest, I got a wee bit of hate for it because I got sent it and it looked as if I was being ungrateful, but I was just being honest. I've recently been using this mascara and it is amazing. Just absolutely love how volumized this makes your lashes. If I'm being honest, I don't care too much about lengthening. I just love volume in at the root of my lashes. That's a couple of coats of mascara on both eyes now. Honestly, it's such an amazing mascara. It's not very often I actually do talk about a mascara because if I'm being honest, I couldn't care less. Because I always go on with false lashes anyway. So for primer, this is the Star Skin Primer by Makeup Revolution, and I love this primer. I do not know what it is. I absolutely love the colour of it. For a start, I do have dry skin, so I always tend to go for a more hydrating primer. I absolutely love this primer because it is a gel-like consistency. It's a water-based primer, so it does feel very, very moisturising and hydrating on the skin. Because it is quite gel-like, it isn't extremely runny, but it is quite thick. It has got a bit of a thick texture to it. It just feels so nice on the skin whenever you apply it. I'm going to go on with a wee bit more actually. It does feel very, very cooling on the skin once you actually apply it, and it just overall feels so nice. Then next up for foundation, this is the Revlon Candid foundation. Mate, this foundation is amazing. As you all know, I'm a cake face. I love my full coverage, I love my full glam, whereas this is not cake face, it's not heavy. This is the most beautiful, lightweight, but still buildable coverage foundation. It's so beautiful. It has such a gorgeous natural finish to the skin. It's amazing. You can have it nice and natural and everyday like, or you can actually build up to the point where it actually is a wee bit more full glam and full coverage. And either way, it still looks as beautiful. It doesn't start to look cakey in areas. It doesn't look flaky and dry. It just doesn't look as if you have just a massive layer of cake batter on your skin. That's obviously the first layer. As you can still see my texture, my imperfections, but my skin just looks a wee bit more perfected. My skin tone is completely evened out, my complexion is evened out, but it just looks so nice on the skin and so natural. I definitely wouldn't say it's a dewy foundation, I definitely wouldn't say it's matte, I would say it's just a nice satin-like finish. Please excuse me, but my wig fell off. Literally, it fell off. Off camera there, I actually built up another layer because obviously, because we're going a wee bit more fuller glam today, I just wanted it to be a wee bit more fuller coverage. For concealer, I'm going to be using the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer. As you can see, I have hit pan on it quite a bit actually. It's just a really nice wee concealer. It sits beautifully on my under eyes. It provides such a gorgeous coverage. It's just a really nice natural finish if you just put a nice wee layer on, but obviously you can build it up. I was a wee bit iffy about buying this because with it being a pot concealer, these don't really last that long, and obviously with it being NARS, it is quite pricey, but this has actually lasted me such a long time. You definitely actually use more of stick concealers than this, and obviously these types of concealers can be slightly more thicker in consistency than obviously a liquid concealer, so I do kind of find that you end up using actually less of this, but you're still maintaining the same coverage. Then next up to cream contour. You'll remember this. This is the W7 Makeup and Glow Bronzing Base. I'm actually not too sure where you can get W7 makeup. I think here in Northern Ireland. Well, if you're actually from the area I'm from, I've actually seen 77 makeup in the range in Ballymena. So if you're from that area, definitely try in there to see if they have any 77 makeup, and I suppose any chemists, like Gordon's Chemist or anything, I would definitely try in there, but I honestly have no idea, and I'm guessing you probably could get it online somewhere as well, so I will try and find it and link it down below. And I'm going to be using the Ciara translucent powder. I'm just going to pick just my usual. Okay, so next up for setting spray, I actually have a dupe for you. So, you already know what I'm going to be using. That has literally just dawned on me. I'm doing a shop my stash video. You know what I've already picked. Oh my god. I am thick as shit. So yeah, this is the XX Revolution Face Fix Setting Spray. So basically, this setting spray is a complete dupe for the Too Faced Hangover 3-in-1 Replenishing Setting Spray. They smell not identical, but somewhat the same, but this is a replenishing setting spray and this is a rejuvenating setting spray, so yeah. But yeah, I've absolutely been obsessed with this setting spray recently. It's actually nearly done as well. I'm actually going to have to purchase another one because I love it that much. It's amazing. But what I actually love about it is the mister. The mister is so fine. It is such a fine mist that you are not left with any wee dollops or spallops on your face at all. It is absolutely amazing, and I absolutely love how nice it makes your skin look afterwards. It obviously soaks up any of the excess powders on the skin. It sets, it just looks amazing and it feels amazing to use. Even throughout the day, if I just have it sitting in my room, I will just spritz my face with it, and I think that's actually why I went through it so quick. But yeah, I just absolutely love it. So it just says here, rejuvenate and fixing mist for a natural radiant look to the skin. It nourishes the skin while holding the makeup in place, and it also is enhanced with skin loving ingredients. It has antioxidants, avocado and coconut extract. But yeah, I love it. I kind of forgot to take a breath there. Highlight, as you've seen, I'm going to be taking the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle. This is definitely a highlighter I always go back to. I used to use this back in the day and I honestly thought I was blinding. This is kind of like before the hype of highlight kind of became such a thing. It's definitely a highlight I always go back to, especially on days where I'm not filming, and I've always been meaning to like talk about it more because it's such a fantastic highlight. I'm actually going to be taking this with my fan brush because I love applying this with my fan brush, because it just kind of means that I just get such a nice subtle dust over the skin. Believe it or not, guys, I don't actually love a really blinding intense highlight every single day. If I'm doing like really full glam tutorials, that's whenever I will love my intense bright highlight. But on a day-to-day basis, this is just something I like. Like, isn't that absolutely gorgeous? Like, it just looks so natural, and I also just like to hit the top of the forehead. I will give it a wee swatch for you. So that's what it looks like there. It does look quite powdery. It does not look that nice whenever it is swatched, but it's definitely one of those products that you can't go off the swatch. You definitely have to actually try it on the skin and see for yourself. This blush here is from e.l.f. and it is the Twinkle Pink blush. If I'm being honest, I actually don't even know if they actually have this blush in stock, or they still do it, or what. As you can see, it is a really nice palish pink colour, but it has got more of like a salmon-ish undertone. The only way I can also kind of describe it is Orgasm by NARS, the baby sister to Orgasm by NARS, but a couple of shades lighter, because it kind of has like that goldy shift to it because of like the wee golden flecks and glitter sparkles or whatever, I don't know. I don't know, like as you can see, there's a wee bit of colour up here now. It's gorgeous. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Such a beautiful colour. I'm definitely a lover of peachy toned blushes, but this I give an exception to because it just looks so gorgeous on the skin. It's definitely such a beautiful blush for everyday wear because it's definitely that nice wee flushed pink shade. It's not going to look too intense, too overdone, but it's just going to give you a nice wee flush of colour on the cheeks. I'm going to use my favourite bronzer at the minute. This is the Makeup Forever Pro Bronze Fusion. I absolutely love using this bronzer on my forehead. It makes my forehead look absolutely amazing. And just another wee bit on the cheeks. I also love this bronzer for days where I'm not doing anything in particular on the eyes, for example. So I will literally just take this bronzer and I will run it through the crease and I will use it as nose contour. It is such an amazing bronzer. Like, it's gorgeous. Okay guys, so then for my lips, I just used the Toffee lip liner by Primark. Nothing special here. I'm going to be taking the Kylie Cosmetics Matte Liquid Lipstick. What shade did I lift? Oh, Naked. I actually love the Kylie Cosmetics liquid lipsticks, by the way. They're definitely one of my favourites. But definitely her Velvet liquid lipsticks are amazing. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly finish off my eyes. So I've actually just put a brown pencil liner just in my waterline, and for my lash line, as you can see, I've kind of started it just to speed myself up a bit. So I just went in with the Coca shade. As you can see, I've already hit pan in this colour. I took that and I put it as tight as I could to the lower lash line, and then I just blended it out to this shade here. So I'm just going to enter just a wee bit more of that yellow shade. Okay guys, so this completes this tutorial. Thank you all so much for watching. All the products that I did use will be listed and linked down below in the description box, along with my Snapchat, Instagram and my Twitter, so don't forget to go and follow me on all of those. Other than that guys, I hope you're all staying safe and well, and hope to see you in my next video.